This will probably upload when I'm done. So first thing I want to let everybody know, I've got some new shirt designs out. You guys can check those out. I think there's like a little shopping tab on here on the main page later on. Got a new t-shirt design out though. I've got to order up some for myself. I don't have one on yet, but I'm gonna get a probably zip up hoodie and a t-shirt. And I got a couple other designs in the works as well, so we can get some new swag going. So just setting stuff up here. Getting a couple things together. Trying out a new spot with the phone here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Got a couple people jumping on. Did anybody, let's see here. Live chat. Let's see if anybody's on. Hey, what's going on, Nigel? Good evening to you. It's 2:36 p.m. here for us. Just gotta top the saws off a little bit. Turn my big fan down here some. If you guys choose to carve in a tent, it's a good idea to have a good fan, especially if your tent's all sealed off like mine. Behind you guys, the tent is wide open. So I've got a, I don't know, probably like a 24-inch fan going. Kind of suck the exhaust out of here when I get going. Give me a second to see comments popping up. We'll be right there. Just prepping, doing a little bit of carving today. Just doing smalls, some little stuff. Been working on a bunch of other things lately. Got to keep that carving game up though, you know? Babaluda, how's it going? Rick Edwards, what's happening? I gotta hit the road, sorry. 2037 in Poland. Nice. Whew. It's not too bad out here today. I finally got a little thermometer out here. It is about 39 degrees out. Not too bad. We have a wet, rainy, snowy mix kind of day. We're supposed to be getting a decent amount of snow here overnight into tomorrow, but the weatherman's got the best job. He's only got to be right half the time, so who knows if we'll actually get that. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what's going to be the best chef for you guys. You guys are killing me with the military time. Sounds funny, but this camera is like, I feel like this thing keeps fogging up here. 1 second, guys. There is so much moisture that it is kind of affecting the screen, it looks like. Hey, what's going on, Carl? Thanks for stopping in. Ooh, that's hot still. Good grief. So I've been working on some stock. I got a few pieces up there, nothing crazy. Right now, I'm gonna do a small cardinal. And then I gotta get an owl done. And probably some of those Highland cows. Maybe a moose or so. A couple cardinal pieces from earlier today. It's got this one. Not doing a ton, doing everything chainsaw right now. We'll come back with the Dremels and I'll clean them up probably next week. Kind of just want to block things out and let them air out though for a few days. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do for a video for throughout the week. been making reels or shorts out of existing videos, which actually has done really, really great for the channel. It's grown the channel like immensely, so might just do that throughout the week. And then I'm gonna try to get a another tutorial out for members to walk you through step-by-step carving those Highland cows. Everybody seemed to be really interested in those, so I wanted to give that, you know, something to members, for those of you that are, you know, on a monthly kind of deal, helping the channel out. So yeah, thanks, Bear. Yeah. Two lovebird cardinals. You know, I'm gonna do this little cardinal here to get this out of the way. And I got some other halves. I don't know. I might do another set of lovebirds, or I might do like two love bears, I was thinking, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll see. Move my GoPro stuff here out of the way. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, that's cool, Matt. Taxidermist. That's awesome. It's funny that you said it. My son caught a really nice walleye this year. For him, you know, it's like probably 22 and a half inches long. About like that, you know what I mean, in your hands. He was a beefer around here. He's pretty good. And we don't have anybody local that does like skin mounts, so searching around, and whew, man, some of those replica mounts, that stuff is pricey. So I was trying to figure out how to just do it myself. Yes and no. I don't carve every single day, but I carve full time. I build furniture. I work part time as a service tech for a local hardware store. I go in and give them a couple hours a week here and there and service steel equipment. Recently got certified through bronze, silver, and finished my gold prerequisites through steel training online. Went to Massachusetts for a couple days, got certified in silver. So now you got to turn wrenches for, I don't know, under a business name, I guess, for a couple years, and then I'll go down to where the heck is it? Their main plant down south, though. Spend a few days and get certified in gold. But yeah, I mean, I'm still making art. I'm still doing all my stuff full time. That's something I'm kind of slowly doing on the side. Nothing crazy with it. I figure you ain't gonna be able to run chainsaws your entire life, but I could turn wrenches till I'm into my 80s and 90s. So that's my plan. Carl, what's my favorite kind of wood? If I'm chainsaw carving, pine. Usually it's yellow pine. If I'm doing fine work or I'm sitting at the bench and things like that, I really don't mind carving walnut. Cherry's tougher, maple's tougher, but you know, chainsaw carving, pine. Usually if it's a little wet, a little green, carves best, and then I let it dry. Like, these are pretty darn wet pieces here. This piece was cut earlier in the summer. I quartered them. They've dried some, but not a lot. They dry out sitting up here though. Make some shelving, a little bit of airflow, you know, when the wind blows and things. Not a huge deal, but it'll help them dry out some. See, we got a bunch of people watching. Appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't, give me a thumbs up right here on the live. Be sure to hit subscribe. Also, guys, be sure to check out the shop. I've got some new t-shirt, hoodie, long sleeve shirt designs in. I'll be getting a few in too, so I can start wearing them for you guys. And I got a couple new designs in the works. I'm still working on designing those myself, so we'll have something else pretty soon too. Doing a cardinal. going on? Appreciate you guys being here. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you guys are here watching. Smash that thumbs up button. Be sure to give me, well, hit subscribe too if you haven't already. Next up, a 93C. Steel diamond tip bar. This saw the bear sometimes, I'll tell you. Little soft. Kind of a bear to start. Victor has already warmed it up too today. One hand, had lunch. cardinal. Put this guy up on the shelf. Not really going to be doing, you know, a bunch of detail work with burrs and stuff. Just doing the blocking. We'll come through with the burrs in a few days. Define the head, the face, put some eyes in it, do all that. Let's see, what is next? Let's see, the bigger heft piece than the last one. Whoop. Piece of bark there, huh? You guys are having a good day. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, guys. If you're a member and you don't know, be sure to check out the members playlist. Got a tutorial creating the little moose, the mini mooses. Blocking these guys out, walking you guys through that for the members, and we're gonna do a tutorial on the Highland cow for members as well. Is there anything else that you guys overall as subscribers would like for a tutorial? Let me know, comment. And even if it's after the live feed, you guys can always comment underneath. So I think both about the same. Got two halves. These aren't very big, guys. You know, it's probably like a maybe a 12-inch log in diameter. Split them, help them dry out a little bit. Hopefully they won't crack too bad when the pieces dry out. Got my scrap barrel over here just off screen, so don't mind me. These went from 22 to 10 viewers. Guess when I'm not running sauce, people don't want to watch, you know? It's alright. I think we are going to try and do another set. Let's see. This one looks good. I'll do another set of missing cardinals. Something similar to this. I don't know if I'm going to do the heart on the bottom. I'm going to carve up something similar to this next, though. If you're just watching, you like chainsaw art, you can check the descriptions for my Etsy store, guys. Got pieces on there that can be shipped out. And adding pieces as well. Let's see. If you guys have carving questions, tools, saws, whatever, feel free to ask. I think the spot under the locking mechanism, getting a bunch of sawdust in there. Doesn't want to lock down very easily lately. I gotta say, new t-shirt designs are on the way. If anybody watching is into creating that kind of stuff, feel free to shoot me an email. Wouldn't mind working with somebody if you got some design ideas for t-shirts and stuff. I'm open for that. Alright, let's see if we can not mess this up. Alright, quick block. We're going to use the dime tip bar in a minute. Start detailing it up a little bit. You guys are having a good day. Appreciate you guys joining me. I know we got some carvers in here. What is your guys' go-to saw? What are you guys carving with? Now, a lot of beginners, so we're probably looking at MS 170s and 180s, right? Is anybody carving with something other than an MS 170 or an MS 180? Just curious. Or what's your favorite saw that you already run? Even if it ain't carving. Just in case, you know, we got some loggers on here. You know. I think my favorite's probably I like the MS 250. Steel MS 250. Alright, gonna jump back over to this 193C with the dime tip bar. So we can get her started. you still here. Some of you guys are hanging out with all the noise. So I usually run the battery saws when I go live. I feel like more people hang out, but it's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this thing out. It will not clamp down. Man, I'm gonna have to clean the vise out quick. Turn that fan off. Hopefully I got a screwdriver and whatever the heck I need out here. Oh, it's a screwdriver. So pushing on the clamp, it won't lock in place. If you guys have a jaw horse and you're using it and it won't lock in place, you come down to the lock button in the front right here. There's 4 screws. A lot of times this is it. If this isn't it, I don't even stinking know. But a lot of times, I get in here. Sorry, this is my live feed, but I can't sit here and carve if I can't clamp anything down. Figures. Oh, I guess I could at least put this up here, right? Then you guys can see that piece. Whew. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Slowly coming to an end. If should have mentioned it earlier when I had more people on, but if you guys haven't checked out my other channel, Kyle's Chainsaw Rescue, do that for me. If you could, at some point, go there and hit subscribe. Alright, that's released. This rod's gotta be there. There's some sawdust in there. See if we can blow this thing out. Either that or we've had catastrophic failure, which has happened before. Hope not. Hold that back down. Pop this guy back in. Lock it. Oh, come on now. Lock it. Put our screws back in and hopefully this thing will stay working. Chainsaw work for these kissing cardinals is almost done. I think I'm going to put a heart, just kind of carve it into this rather than shaping out an entire heart. Got some neat pieces of cutoffs over here off to the side. I think we're gonna kind of want to create like a 3-piece wall hanger set. Got some neat cutoffs from another carving I was working on, and I like to utilize everything that I can, not just chuck everything in the scrap pile. That one's going kind of hard. Hopefully that didn't just cross the thread. That sucked. Guys are awful quiet today. Let's see what we got. 13 of you watching, and I got about 8 thumbs up. If you're here hanging out, be sure to give me a thumbs up, guys. Helps get that algorithm working. Tells YouTube people are enjoying it. If it's your first time being here, be sure to hit subscribe, hit that bell, and hit all, so you guys don't miss future uploads or live stream. All right, give you guys another look at this. All right, so right now it's just chainsaw work. This guy's gonna sit for a few days before he gets, you know, final touches like eyes and details, and we clean up that beak real nice. Try to get a bunch of material off now. Let things sit for a couple days. They air out. and then you're that much closer to doing finishing work. Things don't always get all fuzzy as bad. I mean, they still will, but not as bad as when it's green or really, really wet. Nope. I don't know. This jaw horse might be done. Go figure. Go figure she's gonna break on my live feed. Let's see. Sometimes it's just an issue with sawdust. I did have my other jaw horse that's at the carving yard. I had that one break. Now, a couple years ago, I think now. Had a guy I know do some welding on it and repair it for me. Hopefully this one ain't going the same route. What happened on the other one, there's a weld down here where there's a connection. Because we apply so much pressure with our feet, we ended up snapping that weld. Let's see here. Let's try this again and see what happens. Kind of locks it in place. I don't know. I think it just grabbed. Maybe. I think that's it. I think she's in. Let's see if we can put a little heart in the front of this thing. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Oh, I forgot to put my initials in the back. Noisy today. So noisy. And I gotta take this little back piece off. What is going on, guys? What is going on? Lovebirds. There they are. A couple lovebirds. I'll chainsaw. I'm going to let these dry out a few days and we'll bust out the power tools and detail them up. What's going on, Sophie? Thanks for stopping in. 18 people watching and 9 thumbs up. Guys, help me out. Smash that thumbs up button right here in the live feed. It'll help the YouTube algorithm get this video out. So we just carved this guy to this point in case you're just tuning in. Not complete. It's going to get some die grinder work cleaned up. We'll paint the cardinals red. We'll do a little bit of hand painting before this piece is ready to go. But for now, it's going to go on the shelf. to dry out. Ooh, might have to go on another shelf because their heads are touching the tarp. Let's see. We'll have to put them on this shelf. Whew. Kind of want to do two kissing bears. I think that's what we're going to try. Oh, this thing is not locking in place today. That time she did. That's a plus. Haven't done two kissing bears before. I've done the kissing birds, so we'll do a couple kissing. Well, we'll do two bears kissing, and then let's see. I don't know. We'll see who's tuning in. Maybe we'll do some. Maybe we'll do some Highland cows after I get this piece done. I know a lot of people are just tuning in, and we lost a bunch of people that were watching. But I will be carving live in Saratoga Springs, New York in March. And now I can't remember the date. But if you look up Northeastern Woodworkers Show in Saratoga, New York, that'll give you the date and how much tickets are and all that stuff. I'll be there with the battery saws and the power tools. I'll carve Saturday and Sunday live. I'll have pieces for sale. And I will put together a way better video giving all the details with dates and times and stuff. So you guys keep an eye out for that. Ooh, we went up a degree. Went up to 40. Probably from chainsaw exhaust. Over here drinking anybody out there drink mud water? Any of you guys drink that? Put my fan on to 2. Hopefully that ain't too loud for you guys. Thanks for the thumbs up. Any of you guys drink mud water? Legit, it's called mud water. Nothing, huh? Jeez. I do coffee in the morning, and then later on in the day, if I need a little kick, I'll have a hot cup of mud water. Just wine. Yeah. Calm down, Rick. All right, let's see what we can do about creating two kissing bears. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how it's going to go. Haven't done one yet. Yeah, it's 40. It's not too bad. There's a lot of moisture in the air. America is crazy. That'll happen. Gonna get this 180 started. What you screaming about? Boy, we got some characters on here today, huh? Guess the American is crazy according to Rick. You think this is crazy? Cracks me up. This ain't crazy, my friend. This is not crazy. Let's see, working on 2 kissing bears. Appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you guys are here. Leave a comment. piece it. I like the way it was coming out. We'll just do 2 kissing bear heads. Maybe we'll finish them, maybe we won't. Get those out of here. set this aside. I cut that in half, put it into something else. Big cut in the side of it. It's throwing me off, so I said, the heck with it. Let's see here. Let's see if we can take it half. Been on here. Oh, been on here 70 minutes. Well, problem with going too long on YouTube is you tend to lose viewers. How many people we got watching? 12? All right, I'll hang on a little longer. I'm gonna take this piece I just messed up. I'm gonna split it in half. So I thought this cut line here wasn't as deep as it is. So it's gonna be like right through where the arms were gonna be. This is going to have two bears with their hands up like this, kissing each other. And they kind of do like a heart between their hands. Instead I cut their heads off. Said the heck with that. Ever do that? Where's your tape brakes on? Thank you. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, that's probably why views are down, Danny. Foosball Sunday, right? That's alright. I don't watch a ton of sports. Nah, Carl, it's just part of it. You just keep rolling with it. Like I tell you guys when you're starting out, finish the piece. After you get to a certain point and you know what to expect out of your work, you've got to make that decision on whether it's going to be a waste of time to try and create the thing you started off creating, or can you turn it into something else. In this case, you can't do a whole lot else, right? With just the heads and what was left underneath, I was running, like I ran out of material to have the arms out the way I wanted and stuff. And when I tend to have a vision, that's just kind of the way it's got to come out, or it's got to be, you know, reconfigured. So right now, what I'm going to do, or attempt to do, is kind of just knock out a small, like raccoon sitting. So I've been doing like bears sitting and the moose and cardinals, owls. While it's fresh in the thoughts in my mind, we're going to just try to do a little raccoon sitting, one hand to the side and the other hand like this with his tail that just kind of comes around the front of him. So that's what I'm going to try to do with this, and then I'm going to get in and probably knock out a Highland moose. And then I might go live on TikTok after that. We'll see. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, I know it's football though, and dump that out. And I don't really watch a lot of sports. Although I do have to go in and spend some time. I got some other t-shirt designs I got to finish drawing up and getting together. If you guys are just jumping on though, I've got t-shirt designs up, a new one. Keep gripping and ripping with 2 chainsaws on it. You guys should be able to see that. I've got a few more designs. I'm going to do that in some other colors. Right now that whole design is in black, but we're going to do it in white and maybe do the design in like a deep dark yellowish color, so we can put it on like black hoodies and t-shirts and things as well. After that, I've got a couple other ideas that I think I'm going to get drawing and get finishing up for t-shirts and hoodies. It'll be in the merch part of the store here on YouTube for you guys. You'll purchase through Teespring and stuff. I just went through and tried to reconfigure their prices, because like you have to pay so much to cover their fee and the cost, and then I make so much, I should say was so much, and I've changed it to I make so little, but at least it gets, hopefully they'll get designs out there and stuff, you know, get some merch sold. But yeah, you guys keep an eye on that store. Got some new stuff in the works. We'll get that out, you know, over the next few weeks as well. And once I get these next 2 or 3 colors and then next couple designs out, then I'm going to order some in. Maybe I'll give away a couple or something like that. We'll see. Also, if you guys haven't entered to win the MS 170, you'll have to go back a video from a couple weeks ago, because we're going to be drawing a lucky winner February 3rd, probably in the evening sometime. I believe it's a Friday. Friday evening we'll go live and we'll pick one lucky winner to win that brand new steel MS 170 I got. Help somebody out in their carving aspirations. Yes, we're going to shoot for a little, whatever the heck I just said, a little American claw there. I'm just kidding, a raccoon. See if we can carve up a little dumpster diver. Well, I have rare occasions like this where things just don't want to go right. That's all right. That's just the way it goes sometimes. It just means wood for the burn pile. Ugh. Well, that's probably a sign to just be done for today. Or carve a bunch of stuff I've already carved. So I think that's going to be it. I think it's going to be it for this live feed. I'm actually going to probably jump over to TikTok and carve another few minutes over there. I got to get a few Highland cows done. Probably going to do that on TikTok platform. Geez, now I got 17 people watching. Good gravy. If you guys are just tuning in though, I'll show you guys what I made earlier. Well, chainsaw, we'll detail it up at a later date, let it dry out a little bit. Let's see, what else did we do? Did this little cardinal first thing. Also, if you guys want to learn how to carve up the moose and block it out, I've got that under the members tutorial playlist, all right? So if you're a member, you have access to the video step-by-step on carving up the mini moose, okay, guys? Keeping that for members only. Appreciate you guys helping the channel directly. Your support really means a lot. So wanted to make sure to get back to you guys. The next tutorial video is going to probably be the Highland cow, and that'll be another members only video. I said it earlier, nobody really commented. If you guys want a tutorial on something specific, please feel free to comment below. This video will be uploading, so you can do that in the regular comment section if you want. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll make a community post and just see what everybody would like next. Sometimes that's a tough part on YouTube is, you know, how many bear carving videos can I make? I mean, I guess I could just keep making them and making them and making them, but if, you know, you guys are getting bored, then try something else. How do you become a member? When you go to the main page, give me 1 second here. If my Wi-Fi is working, I'll show you on my iPad. Sometimes I have an issue connecting to Wi-Fi while I'm out here though, so hang tight. Give me 1 second. How to become a member? You can become a member right here on YouTube. You don't have to go anywhere else to do that. There's different tiers as well. I'm giving every tier access to the new tutorials this year that I'm putting out. In the past, it was, you know, you get a different tier, you get different perks for being in that tier. I did just add 2 new tiers that are a little more expensive, but they're going to be more of a a person-to-person sort of carving experience. Let me see here. Let's see if I can pull this up how you guys, I'm not sure. I think this will be the way you guys see it. So if you go to like my main landing page on YouTube, right? Kind of looks something like this. And like here it says membership. You click membership. Sometimes it'll say join. Seems like when you're on different devices, it'll say membership or it'll say join. So here, you know, memberships tab. Just different videos that members have access to. I also want to start going live with just members at least once a month, but I'm trying to figure out how to set the live up so I can only have members in it. Right now, I haven't been able to figure out how to do that, so I'm trying to get that worked out as well. But yeah, that's how you become a member though. You go to that main page, the main screen, and it'll either say join in this bar or you'll see membership in this bar, and you click that and it'll walk you through the process. Just read everything, you know, read it all before you commit. If you decide not to, that's fine, not a big deal. If you decide to, awesome, and I greatly appreciate it. You know, if that's not your thing, you guys can always check out merch. We got logo shirts and things like that. My brother-in-law and his wife actually made me some of these hats with the Hall Woodworker logo and leather patches and stuff. But again, I'll be ordering up some logo merch and some new design on the grip, keep gripping and ripping design that I just put up on there, so you guys will be able to see that in the store tab. And some new designs are on their way. I'm spending my evening working on that. And the cool thing is, if you think it's cool, I think it's cool. I'm sitting down and I'm drawing those t-shirt designs myself from scratch, and then getting them in digital form and then doing all that upload myself. So I haven't been paying anybody to do that. That's just, you know, something that I've been doing on my own, is creating those designs. I enjoy it though, it's fun. Right there, Denny. Denny's a member. Thanks, Denny. Appreciate it. We've been killing it this month here on YouTube. You guys have been so awesome. We have had so many new subscribers. We have had a ton of videos shared, lots of likes, hundreds of comments across the channel. It's been, the last couple months have been absolutely just felt like insane growth here on YouTube for me. You know, I mean, we're just over 20,000 subscribers, but it felt like it really started snowballing here in the last 3 months, which has been super cool to see. Such great feedback from you guys and comments and things like that. I really do appreciate it. If you're still here, you're just tuning in. If you guys want to share your work with myself and other people that are learning from this channel and other new or beginner chainsaw carvers, you can on Facebook at Hall Woodworker New Carvers. Look that up, Hall Woodworker New Carvers. Answer all the questions so I can let you in the group, and then you can share your work there. Yeah, there's a lot of you in there. It's pretty awesome to see you guys sharing your pieces and talking amongst each other and things like that. It's pretty cool to be able to, you know, have that experience together and stuff. So be sure to check that out as well. And yeah, I think I'm going to jump on over and carve live on my TikTok for a little bit. There's probably a link to that in the description of one of these videos. Also, if you guys haven't already, check out my other YouTube channel, Kyle's Chainsaw Rescue. That just hit over 1,000 subscribers recently. Trying to get those watch hours over 4,000 so we could start getting a little reimbursement for views through YouTube, which would be awesome. That channel, I'm gonna try to start doing more of the getting more of the reviews on that channel, working on chainsaws. So if you guys are having any chainsaw issues, I do have a lot of videos here, you know, cleaning your carburetors, but I'm slowly transitioning to doing more of that stuff on the other channel. But who knows, if it affects this channel a lot by not having those videos, then we might just bring it all back and do the work here again. It's funny how the YouTube algorithm works. I talk about leaving this live and going live on TikTok, and we go from 10 viewers to 20, and it's been back and forth. So crazy. So crazy. How many of you are tuned in and actually, like, watching? Really contemplating if I should just do another piece with you guys or not. What are we up to? 88 minutes? Sometimes it gets tough for these videos to upload them on here so long. I asked earlier if anybody drinks mud water. Anybody else drink mud water? I have a couple cups of coffee in the morning, 2 cups in the morning roughly, and then I'll have a cup of mud water later in the day if I need a little pick-me-up. It's different, I'll tell you that. Ooh, looks like temperature dropped. We got snow now. Didn't drop a whole lot, down to 39. Zachary, letting me know you tried your very first bear this week after watching my video. You're welcome, man. I'm glad I could help you out. Hope you had fun. Hopefully you were safe. Hope you had your safety gear on. All right, Carl. Let's see if I can mess up another one. That was only 2, 3 different pieces all in one shot. Goofing them up. Whatever. Oh. Let's see. Got a cut too. That should work though. Let's see if we can mess up one of those Highland cows. Just started carving. Those have been fun. Done a few of them. Nothing crazy though. Got to get a bunch of them knocked out. Let's turn this. Yeah, I enjoy carving. You know, mistakes are part of it. Like, you know, I've been carving for a while, so sometimes it's like, man, that was dumb. I can't believe I just made that mistake, or I, you know, overcut, or I did this, or did that. But really, it's like every day is a whole new learning experience. That truly is like the way I look at it. Every day, I'm trying to do different stuff, new stuff, improvements, and so every time I fire up my saws, it's something different. You know, I'm trying to manipulate the bar in a different manner than I usually do, or I'm trying to, you know, do this or do that different. So a lot of times my consistency isn't always the same. There's a lot of times I want to try new things. I want to do different things. And that doesn't always mean the first one or even the second one come out the way you want. Sometimes you just got to try it again. Just depends. For me, it depends on the headspace. Like, trying to do the 2 kissing bears again. My head's not in it right now. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do those. So now I gotta, you know, okay, what am I gonna carve next? Because I'm not in the mood to try and do the 2 bears, right? So I just move on. The thing that puts pressure on that, though, is if it was like a custom order for somebody, then you're really, you know, it's like, oh crap. Then there's like real pressure to try and, you know, make this piece exactly a specific way. But that's why, you know, it's good to take on new orders, new stuff, but at the same time, it's easy to do things you've done 100 times and just keep doing it. Yep, improving after. Hey Rock 34, thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate that comment, Alan. Thank you for watching. Absolutely, Nigel. You know, mistakes aren't really mistakes, you know? Just get an opportunity, really, for improvement. Most of you have been watching me long enough. You guys know I don't think I'm like, at least I hope I don't portray myself on here to be this, you know, top dog carver, because that's not the case at all. I just really enjoy it, and I enjoy making videos, sharing with you guys, and going live every now and then, and just, you know, creating art and, you know, trying to help you guys do the same thing, basically. I have seen at least a handful of people through the years learn how to carve off my channel, and then they now create pieces that are way better than mine, and that is absolutely awesome. That is awesome. That is so cool to see somebody take something from such a basic carving idea and be able to evolve it into something that is just, you know, really, really stepping it up. Lots of detail. It's absolutely cool. It really is. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do up one of these Highland cows before I go. Got a video on here carving one up from last week. What's going on, General? Nigel, do I take deposits on commissions? is you've had 2 no-shows after creating it. Yes. If someone's going to place an order for me with me, it is half down, and it is the other half upon completion. They choose not to pay within the time frame that we've discussed. I will give them an opportunity for a little bit longer to get caught up with me, and if they don't, the half they put down is mine. That is my time. I make it clear, like, this is non-refundable. And if, you know, you don't stay in contact with me, I'm going to sell this piece in about 2 months. So I'll keep the half down and I'll sell the piece. I haven't had anybody do that where I've taken half down and sold the piece. Again, usually it's just a very simple conversation. You know, somebody wants a bear. So let's just say a $200 bear. You know, so it's 100 down. You know, the other payments upon completion. I'll keep you posted on progress. If it's a real custom piece, you know, you'll have a YouTube video. A lot of times that's what you guys see here when I have time-lapse videos. A lot of times it's a custom order or a custom piece. Then the customer gets to watch their piece go from a chunk of wood into the piece of art that they're holding in their hands. And that's usually all I've got to do for a conversation. Now, early on, you know, I made the mistake of like taking half down, and then people are like, well, I'll have the money next week, but it's for a gift or it's for a birthday this week, you know, can I get it from you and I'll hit you up next week? And being a nice guy, I've said, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, man. And then, you know, fart in the wind, you don't hear from them again. The sad part with that, though, is in the past, it's been people that I've known. So it's been people who, you know, maybe I don't talk to every day or hang out with, but we know each other, and then, you know, they've burned me. So I make it clear, like, it's half down, the other half when it's done. You don't pay, you don't get your piece. Thanks for hanging out, Sophie. Have a good one. Because I mean, in that aspect of it, you know, carving pays the bills. Puts food on the table, keeps the lights on, pays for other stuff. So if, you know, you're doing it full time, you can't give stuff away unless, you know, in the sense of like somebody ripping you off. You've got to be conscious as to, you know, how you're gonna work that. Don't get me wrong, I've given things away to different events or fundraisers or things like that. There's certain things that I'm committed to, and those are the only ones that I do. I don't take on any new ones. I keep it within my own local town so that, you know, whatever I'm doing helps, you know, somebody local if I'm donating something, you know what I mean? But that's about the only way to, you know, to really give anything away in that aspect as a business. Alright, I'm just rambling on. Let's listen to the drone of the truth strokes rather than me flapping my gums. Little Highland cow. We're gonna move into the diamond tip bar and we'll clean them up next. This guy will sit for a few days and dry out like the other pieces before he gets finished with power tools. But whoa, just a quick sitting Highland cow. Not too much time goes into it. I mean, we still gotta sand it, clean it up and all that. Don't even mess with eyes, just make all the hair on his head cover his eyes. But when we get in here with Saburrtooth burrs and stuff in a few days, we'll clean up the horns and round them over more and sand the face and kind of detail it just a little bit more and get it ready to go. Yeah, Nigel, I can imagine in Scotland they do really, really well. I'm not sure how they'll do here. I see people getting Highland cows, you know, for like small farms across the US. People get them every once in a while. At least I think that's what they are, right? They got the long shaggy hair. You know the look. And I've had a couple people ask to see them carved and if I do any, so I decided, you know, I'd start doing a few here and there and kind of see how they go. I haven't posted anything for sale yet, so I'm not even sure, you know, what the market's going to be for them, but I want to get a bunch of them done. I got a show coming up in March where I'm going to be carving live, so I'm getting, you know, small items like this together where, you know, people can purchase it and walk out the door. Depending on how much detail I put in for finishing, you know, this stuff's gonna probably be, I don't know, $75 to $100 range. If it's in the Etsy store, probably $100, give or take. Also going to just be dependent on size as well. But hey, thanks for stopping in. But yeah, that's what we just did. Highland cow. Quick little sitting on his butt. These hooves or his feet, you know, are out in front of him. Arms come down. But this is where the sanding tools and stuff will round all this over when we get to this. Once it dries out. This piece actually still has ice on it. So these things got to sit and dry before I do any real finishing work. Set them up here on the shelf. I think that's going to be it though, guys. It's getting on 4:30 here. We got to go in and get dinner together for the kids. Let's see how it goes. I might go live on TikTok later and carve live with the battery saws. I'm going to be putting the gas saws up for the day, but we might go live on TikTok this evening and carve live for, you know, an hour or so. That tends to draw a really big audience, so we'll see what happens. Because I really do have a bunch of work I still need to get done and get caught up. I've got, let's see, we got this shelf here, right? But these pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, those are going to be 4 more Highland cows. At least that's the plan. And down here, probably another moose and an owl. Maybe 2 more moose and an owl. Get to it, bro. I've been carving. I'm done. I got to go make dinner. This is going to upload, though. You guys will be able to go back, watch it from the beginning once it starts uploading. And then this evening, like I said, I'm going to try to jump back on and do some carving on TikTok this evening. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, link's in the description, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, Nigel. Thanks for being here, Nigel. Appreciate you. Oh, get to dinner. Gotcha. Sorry. Will I be doing any more videos on hat, yell, gouge? All right, Alan, what are you talking about? I think you got a misspelling in there. What gouge are we talking about, Alan? Before I roll out of here. Give you a second, take my gear off, things hung up. I say get the kids dinner. My oldest is off to college. My middle child is off hanging out with her Nana. Because they like to go cruise around and do stuff. And my youngest is probably editing videos for his YouTube channel right now. Oh, the belt drive. Yeah, you know, I end up not using it that much. I really don't. I sawdust all over my backside somehow. I use it for bigger pieces, mostly for texturing. Yeah, I don't know. Having trouble with the pulley fit in the saw. I didn't have any issues when I put mine on. They had just kind of come out with them though. That's the orange one. For me, it shipped over from Russia when I got it. That was, man, maybe 2017, I think. Yeah, I would just try to contact them if you're having issues with it fitting. It might be, you know, a manufacturing issue. You might be able to, yeah, because that's like a custom-made pulley, I think, for that. That's put up. I'd have to pull that thing out and, you know, do a whole thing on it, but I didn't have any issues putting mine on. I gotta head out, though. Keep an eye out, guys. I'm going to try to get on that TikTok and carve later this evening. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Alan, thanks for jumping on here with your question. I'm sorry I don't really have a ton of answers for you, man. try to reach out to wherever you bought it, though. Hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe, and keep gripping and ripping. See you guys later. Bye.